feel like I'm a little low. Am I
Who's
low?
that, man? Oh, MJ? Yeah. I call him Chubby Checker.
Hello, can you go?
Anna said you ready. Anna said you ready to do the twist.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. I said I call you Chubby Checker, man.
Feel good, baby. Feel good. We ready?
Working, probably. Yeah. She's getting tired. Ready? Rock and roll, Anna. Here we go. Miss Karen?
Whenever you're ready, Mayor.
All right. Am I gonna have to do this? Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the regular meeting of Mayor and Council of the Borough of Glassboro for March 26th, 2024 to order. Karen, could you please read the opening statement?
Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, I hereby announce that adequate notice of this meeting, as required by said act, has been provided by adopting a schedule of regular meetings for the year 2024, which schedule was posted on the Borough Hall Bulletin Board as well as the Borough website and forwarded to both the South Jersey Times and the Sentinel of Gloucester County and filed with the Borough Clerk on January 6, 2024.
If you'll rise and salute the flag, please. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Karen, roll call, please.
Mayor Wallace.
Here.
Mr. Brown.
Here.
Mr. Cossabone.
Yes, I am here.
Mrs. Garland. Here. Ms. Miller.
Here.
Mrs. Spence.
Here.
Mr. Melandro.
Here.
Mr. Scafidi.
Present.
And Mr. Bruder.
Here.
Okay, we have no proclamations or presentations this evening, so at this time I'll turn the meeting over to our Borough Solicitor.
Yes, I'm here too.
I'm so sorry. Mr. Halter.
Thank you, Mayor. I believe before we proceed that.
When'd you get here?
I believe before we proceed, Councilman Tim Dan Brown has some comments on the budget. Or not?
Yeah, just, go ahead. Yeah, since we have a very light crowd, we were able to meet on February 21st about the budget for the upcoming year, and we were able to come to a 0% tax increase for the new budget. Just like to thank the hard work of Chief Financial Advisor Karen Passione and Borough Administrator Ed Melandro. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, can we have a motion then to introduce the 2024 municipal budget by introduction?
So moved. Second.
Motion and a second. Karen, roll call, please.
Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Mr. Cossabone.
Yes.
Mrs. Garlick. Yes. Mr. Halter.
Yes.
Ms. Miller.
Four.
And Mrs. Spence.
Yes.
Motion carries.
And now that we have introduced the budget, we have Resolution R 10224, resolution to amend the introduced 2024 budget. No?
No
24.
amendment.
I'm sorry.
There
Wait.
shouldn't be an amendment.
We're not amending, Karen?
Oh, dear Lord.
Okay, all right. No,
This is
So,
abandoned.
so for the
It's
record,
not amended.
for the record, there is no Resolution 10224, or, right? There is
There
no.
is, the
Oh.
title is incorrect.
Oh, okay, that is the one to introduce. Okay,
To introduce, that's it.
very good.
Oh, my goodness.
So just so we redo it again, how about a motion to adopt Resolution 10224 to introduce the 2024 municipal budget? Would that be correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Karen, roll call, please.
Sorry. Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Mr. Cossabone.
That's another yes.
Mrs. Garlick. Yes. Mr. Halter.
Yes.
Ms. Miller.
Four.
Mrs. Spence.
Yes.
Motion carries. We'll move to the ordinances.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Tonight we have public hearings. Given the audience participation, and I have done this now in other municipalities, I'll read all three ordinances, and then we would open it to the public for comments on any one of the three ordinances. The ordinances are as follows: 2407, ordinance authorizing transfer of property known as Block 52, Lot 16.04, also known as 147 South Academy Street, official tax map of the Borough of Glassboro County, Gloucester, State of New Jersey, to Gloucester County, Habitat for Humanity, nonprofit corporation of the State of New Jersey pursuant to NJSA 481221-1 or L. Ordinance 24-08, ordinance amending Chapter 107, Development Regulations and Zoning, Article 10, Stormwater Control, the Code Book of the Borough of Glassboro. Ordinance 24-09, an ordinance fixing and establishing the salaries and compensations of the officers and employees of the Borough of Glassboro, the County of Gloucester, State of New Jersey, year 2024. The motion to open to the public for any public participation would be on the three ordinances, 2407, 2408, or 2409, if anyone wishes to comment.
Motion open to the public.
Go ahead.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? That motion carries. If there's anyone from the public who wishes to come forward and address either ordinance 2407, ordinance 2408, or ordinance 2409, may do so at this time. Come forward and address mayor and council.
Seeing none, I'll make a motion to close the public portion and adopt ordinances 2407, 2408, 2409 as written.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Karen, roll call, please.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Costa?
Yes.
Mrs. Garlick? Yes. Mr. Halter?
Yes.
Ms. Miller?
Yes.
Mrs. Spence?
Yes.
Motion carries. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of February 27th, 2024.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Yes, Mayor, I abstain on the minutes from February 27th, 2024.
Any other abstentions? Abstentions noted, motion still carries. Karen, can we go through communications, please?
Yes, Mayor. I have a letter of resignation from Gilbert J. Marshall of Marshall Geoscience Incorporated. Mr. Marshall is our LSRP. His services will be terminated as of July 9th, 2024.
Motion to approve the letter of resignation.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? That motion carries. We will move to committee reports, and we will begin with Council President Miller.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I just wanted to say I don't have an official report, but I just want to commend the borough employees for the work they did over the weekend on Saturday when we had all of the flooding by getting out, having cones put out to prevent people from driving through water and causing damage to themselves and their vehicles. And that's all I have now.
Thank you very much. Councilman Brown,
Yes, good evening, Mayor.
good evening.
Just like to let you know, I'm in receipt of all the financial reports for the month of February. And again, on the budget, just thank you to the committee for everything that they did when we met back on the 21st. And again, Ed and Karen for their hard work.
Very nice. Thank you very much. Councilman Casabon.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. I'm in receipt of the monthly report of September for the police department. That's all I have.
Thank you very much. Councilwoman Garlick.
I'm sorry, I
Oh.
said September. February, I'm months ahead, sorry. I'm burnt out tonight.
Or behind.
Right behind.
Councilwoman Garlick.
Good evening, Mayor. I don't have anything new to report.
All right, thank you very much. Councilman Halter.
Good evening, I have nothing
Good
to
evening.
report tonight, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you very much. And Councilwoman Spence.
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to reiterate the thanks to Karen Cassiani and Ed Malandro for doing such a great job, along with the Finance Committee, keeping our zero tax rate in Glasgow, and doing such a fine job in saving us money every year. I also wanted to mention the Glassboro Memorial Day Parade is coming up in May, and if anyone is interested in putting in a float or a walking group or anything like that, please go to our website and sign up. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Very nice. Thank you very much. We have no unfinished business. Karen, can we go over new business, please?
Yes, Mayor. I need authorization from governing body to go out to RFP for the 2024 Craft Beer Festival.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries.
And additionally, I need approval approval from governing body for 2 facilities use applications. One is for Main Street Music and Arts Festival, which will be held on April 6, 2024, and the other is an Easter egg hunt, which will be held on March 29th, 2024.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. At this time, I'll ask for the engineer's report, please, Mark.
Keep things brief, everything's still moving in the townhouses, at the Camelot Motor Work. For those items there, there's no things in there. We have some plans we're reviewing for water and sewer on a couple of projects at the planning board, so going through the reviews on those, we'll be presenting them to council. So that'll be coming up in the next meeting or two, for several of those, and we'll see as that time arises. And the storage building's moving on South Delsey Drive, and the Lysios is going down on the parking lot. We'll comment on that. They're going above and beyond on the parking lot, what they originally wanted to do with the planning board. So they're replacing everything, so doing a nice job there.
Nice. Thank you, Mark. Bye, Mark. Again, thank you again. I'll turn the meeting over to our borough solicitor.
Yes, Mayor, under our consent agenda this evening, we have for approval resolutions 103 to 113 if council so moves.
Motion approved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Karen, roll call, please.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Costa? Mrs. Garlick? Yes. Mr. Halter?
Yes.
Ms. Miller?
Yes.
Mrs. Spence?
Yes.
Motion carries.
And we have 2 ordinances for introduction tonight. I'll read 3, I believe, 3 ordinances. I'll read all 3, and the motion would be to introduce the 3 of them by title only tonight. First being 2410, bond ordinance authorizing acquisition of various pieces of capital equipment, completion of various capital improvements in the borough of Glassboro, appropriating a sum of $1,968,000 therefore, authorizing issuance of general obligation bonds or bond anticipation notes of the borough in the aggregate amount of $1,869,600, making certain determinations and covenants and authorizing certain related actions in connection with the foregoing. Ordinance 2411, also a bond ordinance, similar language. The amount to be appropriated is $3,995,000 for various water and sewer improvements in the borough of Glassboro, appropriating the sum of $3,995,000, making certain determinations and covenants, and authorizing certain related actions in connection with that bond ordinance, and also ordinance 24-12, an ordinance amending chapter 203, construction codes, uniform, section 3, municipal fees of the code book of the borough of Glassboro. Again, they would be the 3 ordinances, number 10, 11, 12, if council so moves for approval for introduction. Roll call vote.
Move for approval.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Karen, roll call, please.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Costa?
Yes.
Mrs. Garlick? Yes. Mr. Halter?
4.
Ms. Miller?
4.
Mrs. Spence?
Yes.
Motion carries. At this time, I will entertain a motion to open the meeting up to the public.
Move the public portion be open.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. The floor is now open to anyone from the public who wishes to come forward and address mayor and council.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Daniel Montgomery, and I reside at 1309 South Academy Street. And I'm here because 2 houses prior to where I'm located, there's a little crossroad there. One side is McKinley, okay, and on the other side, I'm not sure the name of it, but there's a stop sign there. It looked like it has been hit, and so I went and looked at it, and I noticed instead of it being red, that is orange. So I had a chance to speak with Council President Ms. Miller, and so my question is, where are we at with that, or what's gonna be done.
Well, I can tell you that this is the first I'm hearing about it. I'll give it to our day-to-day people. Our borough administrator here will then have somebody from our highway department go check it out, and I'm sure it'll be
I wanna
rectified.
make, so it's,
Yeah.
it's on McKinley?
It's across from McKinley.
Across,
It's the corner of McKinley and Academy.
got it.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
I will take care of it.
Somebody will be
I
out.
don't know if anybody noticed it or not.
Yep.
Maybe one of the trucks, hit the sign and
Hey,
then twist it.
You let us know. We appreciate that.
Thank you for your time.
All right, thank
Thank
you for
you.
coming out. Thank you very, very much. Yes, sir.
Seeing no other, I move the public portion be closed.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. This time I'll entertain a motion to approve all duly authorized bills.
Motion to approve all duly authorized bills.
Second to approve all duly authorized bills.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to approve all duly authorized bills. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions?
Mayor, I have some abstentions,
Of
24
course you do.
Of course I do. 24-01148, 00512, and 00791. Everything else, I'm good.
Outstanding. Thank you very much. Abstentions noted. Motion still carries. Any closing remarks from our borough administrator?
I too would like to echo Tim Dan Brown's statement, around the budget. It was a very hard budget. Karen and Alexis did a fine job, Clark Pierpont and all the department heads. We started out over $1 million in the hole and got it to zero, and that's hard. But thank you, and that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you. And again, same thing. Thank you all for your hard work. I know over the years, though I don't understand numbers the way you all do, I know what an arduous task it is. And to be able to keep the tax rate at a zero is quite an accomplishment, so thank you for that. I would also like to thank Gil Marshall for all of his years, which he predates me, but what I know about Gil Marshall is that he served the borough well, and he will be sorely missed, and we wish him all the best as he moves forward. And with that, I will entertain a motion for adjournment.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. This meeting is now adjourned. Have a great evening. The next meeting is April 9th, 2024, 6:30 p.m. Ready, break.